Good evening and welcome to another episode of Brewskis with Broskis with the Beard Brothers Food. I'm Steve and that, as you know, is Marty. We're having a bit of technical difficulties tonight, so Marty's looking gipping, well, worse than usual, because
horrible issues.
He's got a Sid the Kid laptop, which has lasted how long? 6 months, 7 months?
7 months,
Got it on Christmas, broke by July. That's a Sid guarantee that. So we do apologize if there's any going to be any problems. It's out of our control until Marty pulls his finger out and gets himself a decent computer like me, a MacBook.
That's it. Yeah, just picture quality is what it is. So you guys are listening to it through the audio version, then you'll find us. If you're watching the picture, then I do apologize for the shit quality. It as it is this week. It'll be back to normal next week.
The thing is, this week we went for a Weird Beard brew company. I think we've had one or two from them before, haven't we?
Just like in the start off days, we had a couple. We haven't been back on for a while.
I think we got them from was it from East Coast? We got them to begin with. Yeah. So Marty rings us the other day, and we're discussing what beers do we want. And I went, look, let's not get too pissed. We'll just pick 2 each, have 4. We've got 7.
And let's put it this way, I don't think any of them's under 6.5% either.
I think there is 1 or 2. That's 7%. I think Sweet Child or Pine. I only bought it for the picture, but that's only 4%. but I bought it because it looks quality.
I mean, it looks really good. So, well, like I said, we'll have a little look as we get through as well. But yeah, so
it was keep going on, wasn't it? It's like we got discount, but it's free delivery at 50 quid. So we're like that. So we're running along and we're thinking, well, we're going to pay 6 quid for delivery. We've got to pay 10 quid. We might as well buy some more then. And then we bought them, and then the discount came off, and then we're back on the £50 again. So we had to buy another one.
It's just normal, isn't it? We've just got to do what we've got to do.
It's an absolute vicious cycle.
I love it. So we end up going from 2 each to 7 each. So this week should be a good show by the end of it.
Well, it was meant to be 4. We're going to have 4. You pick 2, I pick 2. And I think we said we'll pick a little one for the Instagram. Turned into 7. So we've got 2 for Instagram. 5 o'clock shadow in the mountain. I think these are kind of like, it's kind of TV and movies and music. So we've got Sweet Child of Pine. That's basically fucking Sweet Child of Mine. That's what's he called on the picture, isn't it? The guitarist. What's he called?
I don't know his name, but yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to wind me up. Not on Jamie.
Jamie, pull that shit up.
Slash.
Is it?
It's Slash, yeah. So it's Slash from Guns N' Roses. And then you've got like the Mountain, who looks like the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's definitely the Mountain from the Game of Thrones. Like all day long, it's his mask.
And then you've got the Manipulated Living, which kind of looks a bit like the rabbit of Donnie Darko.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think we've gone for a bit of a theme here. So let's crack into them. Best get on Instagram.
Yeah,
I've got to work my magic here now.
I'm just going to turn all my notifications off, so when we're online on Insta now, it's not going to get pinged all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a good idea for you, that and all, boyo.
No, tell us about it. Well, I've got a new setup, Anna. So I'm trying something new today. I'm on Instagram. Let's go for it. Boom.
Okay. Just going to quickly mute this volume and then we'll get it in Instagram Live. Good evening, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in to another episode of Brewskis with the Broskis. This is Friday night. This is beer night. This is what we do best. This is the best day of the working week for me and Steve. When Steve gets in, we have a couple of selections of beers from use. Not from use, for use to try out. We have Weird Beard. They're our brewer of choice tonight. Just getting them in there. So I was looking at the beers as I was waiting to Steve get in. So Weird Beard, they've got us these beers for this week. We have 7 in total. Like we said on the introduction of the podcast there, we did only want to go for 2 each. but we've ended up with 7, so even better. What a night it's going to be there by the end of this podcast.
Am I all right on the screen, am I?
Yeah, good.
Because I can't see my face on there because my phone's now behind the webcam, so I can only see you up on your face, basically. I'm trying to get in height, so the webcam and the camera for Instagram is pretty much the same.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I was just saying, obviously, as we probably said, like, we've got 7 in total to do. We'll get 2 on Instagram, and then the rest will follow on the podcast, YouTube, for the video review, and then obviously, like we said, normally Spotify, Apple, the rest of them for the audio version. So catching up on us. So yeah, it should be a good night. Good few beers, have a big crack, and like I said, it's what Fridays is all about.
That's it, broski time, isn't it?
Broski time.
I feel like this week's not going to be as good as last week because that was probably the best show I've ever done.
Yeah, last week was like I really enjoyed it. I know James has been on the blow as well, been trying to get back on us. Saying we might do one with him every month or something, maybe a couple of different guests on with him,
like an update and things, like some wrestlers and things on.
Saying that, I see a comment, but I'm just choosing to ignore it because there's no fatties in this. That we didn't get body shaming around here, Ed. We're all comfortable with weights. But,
is that Ed? Is it little fella?
Aye.
Should we start? I can't see him.
But Ed obviously's giving us a big grief, but yeah, it's all good, it's all love. But yes, and James went on Facebook Live earlier on with CCW, flashing off all his tickets. They've just got the tickets delivered today for this show in.
Well, best be fucking delivering hours out. Colour commentary.
I was like, my keeping us too, James. He's like, you definitely coming? I was like, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, we're
commentary.
I know, you need us then. We're more for the commentary. We're the bad side. We're there for the entertainment.
Yeah, damn right.
Can't wait. It should be a good show. And like I said, just an excuse to have a few beers and see if we can get somebody out of the top ropes, but pull a little part of it somehow.
Marty falling down on the rope. Then I lash him all out with me crutch.
We've got a big part to play in this production here. He doesn't know it yet, but we've got a big part to play.
Someone's going to lose a title through us.
Somebody's getting screwed out in that race. But yeah, that's up. Let's crack on with the first beer then while we're here. We'll do the little stubby can first of all. As this is the only one that is the littlest one of them all. So 5 o'clock shadow from Weird Beard. I think the can is a pretty sick looking can.
I think they are, they've all got that theme, haven't they? And I think it's they are pretty fucking good, like.
Yeah, pretty funky can. So I'm looking forward to it. This is an American IPA, so give it a go. I can't really read the writing on it, so if there's any reading to do, you'll have to do it all.
Not really, just says where it's brewed, what's in it. There's no like little course retails or anything like that. It is 7%. And I believe this was about less than £3, wasn't it?
Well, I'll tell you, Steve, because I've got the
invoice.
You've just made the list. What was it called? 5 o'clock shadow. This one was £3.50.
£3.50 for 7%.
Yeah, it's decent. While I've got the invoice, I just want to show this to you as well, which we've already discussed about. It's an absolute mint touch.
You might not see it properly because Marty's camera is shit.
No, I'm going to hold podcast. This is it. So the nice little touch on them. I don't know. You probably don't be able to read it, but it reads. It says, "Hi Marty and Steve. Hope you guys are good. Thanks very much for your order. Looking forward to your next episode and happy 1 year anniversary for the other week. Cheers, Alex. Weird Beards." And as we've said the last couple of weeks now, little personal touches when you're sending out beers. Like, he didn't have to go out his way to find our order. So he's gone out his way, found our order and left us that little note in. Like I said, he must have seen a couple of our videos and episodes to know that we were 1 year. Last week or the week before.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The third, wasn't it?
2
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah. So like I said, class little touch. So props to that. Also, promotion code as well. We've got promotion code from them. If you guys like the look of any of these beers that we're going to show you tonight, Instagram, YouTube, listeners, on Weird Beard, go online, place your order. At checkout, use promo code Beard Brothers, 10% off your order. You're welcome,
isn't it? There you go.
And
then you're getting the routine what we did because we had £40 and then we're like, £6 for delivery. We'll get 2 more drinks, get it to £50. And then it was a £5 off. So then we had to buy a couple of more drinks to get then it over. And then we ended up with 7.
we won like what 42 quid, and we thought, well, we need to buy another beer each to get over the 50 quid for free delivery. So we did that.
And then it knocked us back under with the discount
So
code.
we're like, shit, we best get another beer each. So we ended up, like you said, we were only planning on having 4 beers in total, 2 that each that we both picked, and now we end up with 7. So let's get
Good
on.
Times.
Let's get back in.
Right, let's go. Let's get this bad boy done.
That's it. So before we just pour, what would you give the can?
I like the can. I'm gonna rate them all 10 out of 10.
Even with the sticker.
Even with the sticker, because I like the feet. I like them all. They're all well done.
And I think the fact that they're printed on black cans makes it look a lot better as well. I know a couple of the lids are silver, but the cans are black. So yeah, that's it there. 5 o'clock shadow.
Smells nice.
Smells decent. I've only got a big glass. I didn't never bother picking a little glass up because they're all big cans. So
well, you no point in you picking a little glass up. You need the big glass for the head, didn't you?
Look, I thought we were going for German beers. Measles never swipe the top, but that one's actually poured canny well.
I think mine's looking alright as well, decent.
Which amazing.
I think it's the best pour I've ever had in this glass.
I'm gonna say it's the best one I've ever had. No,
it's very dark, isn't it?
It is. It's quite a dark drink. Looks like I said last week that morning we.
Yeah, Luke is here.
Yeah.
Right, let's go for it, brother. Cheers. Not a strong aftertaste.
I think
initial first taste is lovely, strong, nice, but then it doesn't leave you like at the end. Quite like this. I'd put up there. We've had other American IPAs. I'd probably put in the range with them. Let's have another little taste.
Yeah, I think it's nice. I think you said initial taste is a nice sharp taste initially. The aftertaste isn't.
It's a heavy taste.
Yeah, it's quite a heavy drink. I was going to say that, but it's not the fact that you couldn't drink them. You can drink these quite a few, I would imagine. The initial taste is really nice, strong. Aftertaste is nice. It's not vicious to your throat. Yeah,
it doesn't leave any bad aftertaste. It goes down nicely. It leaves a little bit of a taste, not a bad one though. I'm going to rate this along with I'm going to say about an 8.
I was going to give it an 8.
Yeah, it's not smashing it out the park, but I don't think American IPAs do for me.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's many American IPAs where we've had who have been like worldies.
But it's a nice solid one.
They do the job, don't they? They do the job that they're designed to do.
And it's 7%.
You could easily get steam off them. All of the 330 stubby cans, you'd be steaming off a few of them.
You couldn't have a lot though, because it is a really heavy drink. It's like it's not a refreshing drink. It's a heavy drink. I'd say
probably 3 or 4 would probably be your limit.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to move on to something a bit lighter just to not be as bloated and get obviously the taste of beer back that you'd want. Yeah,
that's true. But yeah, I'm going to give it an 8. So the cans are 10. The pour, both of them, look, it's still got a head on it.
Yeah,
still fizzing. For the pour, I'm going to give it a 10.
Yeah, I'll go with that as well. I agree.
Because sometimes when you pour, you get like gaps in it. But there, look, that's just pure.
It's solid, yes.
Solid all the way around. It's keeping a nice little 2 or 3 millimeter head on it. You can't see really any colour of the beer through the head. It's a really good pour, and it's keeping really well, and it's still fizzing. That's a really good pour. That's pretty good, this one, because last week the ones we were pouring were fucking going flat straight away.
Yeah, the pours of them weren't. The pours were decent, but the settleness of them wasn't. It was just disappearing. So yeah.
So it's a 10-10-8. Price £3.5 for 7%, but it's only a 3.30.
I'd still give it a 9 because it's still a good beer.
I'm just looking at other ones like the Mountain. That was on offer, wasn't it?
Yeah, special 250.
And that is 6.5%. It's a 440. The double door. How much was the double door?
560.
This is a 440 and it's 7.7. So actually, it's 330 for that. 330, 7 quid, 350 for the 330. Yeah, I'll go with 9 with you with that one.
After Steve gets all his calculations out, I couldn't if I pull the number from here and put it over here. Yeah,
well, unlike you, Marty, I haven't got the cheat sheet in front of us, have I?
Have you seen? You probably don't much Steve with a madman, do you?
No.
He's got his little peer. He's funny there. Every time he corrects him, he goes ding 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 correction. That just reminds him of there. But I was well agree with a 9, which is a nice drink, a nice good score for that price. And I think all in all, then we're looking 2 10s, a 9 and an 8.
9.5.
I would have happily given it a 9, but I'd give it a 9.5 as well. Yeah.
Well, we can't really drop it. 8. So let's work it out. So that's what 10, 20, 29, 37. Divide that by 4 gives you 9 point something.
Yeah. Probably about 9.5. So, but 9. You know.
Well, what's it? 36 is
9.25, isn't it? That's what it is. There's
9.25. Yeah. So we could round it up or down, whichever we want. It's a solid 9 to 9.5. So we'll just round it down. It might be easier.
That's it. If you've got in proper numbers, then you round down. If it's under half, you round down.
So there you go. There you go. 5 o'clock shadow, an American IPA from Weird Beard Brew Company. Gets a 9.5 out of 10 on the beardometer from the Beard Brothers Food.
9 out of 10.
/9.
We've literally just said it, and you went, and it gets a 9.5 on the beardometer. Like, no, that's not what we've just said.
I know, Marty. Jesus Christ, you were 20 minutes late, are you, man?
I had technical issues.
No, you weren't. You're eating.
The technical issues that my belly was telling me, Brian, I'm hungry. So yeah, I needed.
I was about to say, I went, why do you not just order it for like 7:15? Then just clicked in my mind, Christina will not order food in. She will go and drive through it because she's that type of person. Yeah.
The money she saves on there, Diesel man ordered, she spends just gone picking it up. So
exactly, isn't the difference is that
it's weird, but it's mad. But yeah, so we went and picked up. We ordered it for collection at like 15:15. We picked it up at 15:30, I think, or 25:25. By the time we got home, it was like 20.
Where did you get from?
Pardon me. We went to Ravenna. We haven't had Ravenna for a long while.
Not a massive fan of Ravenna, me.
It went off the boil a little bit, so we're like, we'll give it another go, and it was all right, to be honest. Got a large pizza, mixed doner kebab, quarter pounder, salad.
What did the rest get?
No, that was all me. But it was all right. It was some decent food for a change. So
we'll have to talk after this. I need your help next week. Need to find out what day we're off. Because you've got the pleasure, right, of building me new barbecue.
I'm off Saturday and Sunday next week.
I'm in.
Looks like somebody else gonna have to build your barbecue. You'll have to get next door to build your barbecue.
Nah, I'll get it up. My knees still hurts, but as long as I get the frame up, I'll be able to just sit on a chair and do the rest.
I'm on 12/8 and all next week, so it's not even like I can come out early and do it.
Or pop out after 4 o'clock or something after work or something like that. Yeah.
We'll probably get some.
Well, we've got 2 weeks until it's the event. Until I need to get some color gas and all. I might just use the old one.
Use what you can.
Yeah. But I need someone to also go and pick meat up. I think Chisel do that.
Aye.
I think Chisel got into Bowlham's and absolutely bust a nut.
He'd probably not come out. He'd probably be fucking locked up.
I like the thing in the group chat earlier. They said that changed his name and location to save his embarrassment by he's from CM with the initials CN.
When I didn't click on the article, so I didn't really know what was going on. But now, obviously, now you've said it out loud. I get it now.
Some bloke bought like a padlock thing on his knob for 2 weeks. Like, you know, one of them cuckold things where they put the knob in it and then the woman will do it up so that he kind of touched her out like that and just deformed him for life.
Deserves it.
Who would do it? Who would do that?
It's like something like your missus would put on you, like if you went on Monday with the boys, you get.
Well, you always would.
You get me with this. That's just weird.
It is weird. But I saw that was that, and then I put my little comment in afterwards. That got no traction. I was gutted about.
What did you put in?
About what's up with people. What's the fuck? Just have a normal wank, you know what I mean? Back in the day, you used to have a wank, stick a finger up your ass. All fucking weed cunts these days.
I think I was still in work, so I couldn't really respond to them.
Kids was probably like, ah, fucking hell, you spot on there, like.
Right.
Right, I've done that.
When did I have now?
I went down absolutely really easy. Slid down.
Surprising for it being like a heavy drink as well. Quite an easy drink to go for.
Right. So next one
we have
the mountain. Bum, bum, bum.
Which is obviously taken from Game of Thrones. Look at it. It's his boat race, isn't it?
Well, mate, you've had the Kingslayer.
Yep.
From a different brew. Now you've got the mountain. You can see which one's the better of the two. This one is a no-coast IPA. I've never heard of that.
I've never had a no-coast IPA before, so this one should be interesting to see how it is.
6.5%, and this one was on special offer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on. I think I said earlier, but I think I got the price wrong. It was on special for $1.95.
I think it's because it's best before is this month. Yeah, so it's probably on special offer to get rid of them. But hey, there you go. As long as it's within the month, you're drinking the fresh still.
That's it.
And $1.95 was it?
Yeah, $1.95.
For 440 ml, 6.5%.
You kind of got wrong with that, can you? You cannot go wrong.
We had to put them in. We had
to get it in.
Oh, that smells a bit weird. It smells like a fucking hot dog.
It does, like when you're at the venue and smell hot dogs, like what's it about? Or when they open the lid and you get the what's wrong with it?
It smells like a fucking hot dog.
Oh, I'm kind of hungry. It's quite a dark.
You can't say you're kind of hungry. That's what you just said.
This one looks like it'd be fucking eating a hot dog. It's proper dark.
It looks like orange here.
To be honest though, that pour is absolutely tremendous. Look at that. Look before you can. Before you can.
Mate, I'm trying to pour mine as well at the same time. Jesus Christ.
I did that before. It didn't work out very well. I'm just going to leave it there and it just hasn't moved.
There you go. Look. Oh, mate. Look at that. That is brimming.
Same. Mine just hasn't moved from the get-go. Since I poured it, it's been the same. What a beautiful little pour.
That is a good. That is Jesus Christ. That is fucking orange if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, the cameras probably don't pick them up as much, but it is. It's proper orange look, isn't it?
It is fucking. I feel like I might be chewing this one down. Right, so the can's got a 10 because they're all getting a 10. The pour, once again, the pour is magnificent. It's keeping its head. That's a 10. So 2 10s out of 10. And well, I'm guessing what you can say from Weird Beard Brewing Company is that you get a good can and a good fucking pour.
There's not a pour can.
Because if he can pour it, any fucker can pour except for that will go off. He couldn't pour for shit and he works in the pub.
He used to work in the pub, didn't he?
Got booted, didn't he?
Pouring shit pint, that's why.
You may ask for a pint, not a fucking half.
That is, I can imagine that would be exactly it.
Cheers, mate. Let's do this.
Nope. Don't like it. Don't like it.
I'm not. No. Oh, it tastes like hot dog in your mouth.
I don't like it. I've got nothing nice to say about that taste.
I don't know if it's because it's coming to the end, especially for us now. I don't know if it will be better earlier in the batch, but no. It tastes like someone's blended a hot dog.
I'm not going to drink it.
Oh well, let's not be too hasty. You know what I mean? I'll still get through. I'll still push through.
Well,
I'm not poured one out yet.
I'll let you push through that because I'm not going to drink it. I
Yes, I'm going to give it 2.
I'm not going to give it any. I've never not give it a scoring on taste, but I really don't like it.
I'll still drink mine.
To me, it tastes like a stout.
It actually starts coming back here. It's like
it's an IPA, and it shouldn't taste like that.
Starts coming a bit back. Like maybe it's just because I've got the taste in my mouth, and now I'm drinking it. Now I'm just still getting so like the damage is already done. Maybe it's something that's like when you eat like a ghost chili. You take the first bite, you're like, whoa. And then you eat the rest of it, like, it's fucking fine the rest because you're fucking already done. You know what I mean? It's already, the damage is being done.
I'll take your word from it, but
yeah, it's not the greatest one. So that's bottom of our list at the moment. Could possibly be the worst tasted drink I've had in this whole year.
I'm pretty inclined to say the same thing as well.
I'm good because I was looking forward to this.
I was. If we're going on comparisons to the Kingslayer pisses all over it.
Well, the Kingslayer's a boy, you know. Brother used to call us the Kingslayer. He said if it was in Game of Thrones times, I would definitely stab the king in the back. I was like, cheers, Darren.
You would though.
Well, yeah, but I'm not Littlefinger like him.
That's a Littlefinger. Aye.
No, Darren's that what's he called? That fucking Sam or whatever he's called. The fucking
the bookkeeper.
Aye.
Sam. Hi, Gary, mate. How's it going? You good? Just keeping it easy on the drinks.
Who's that?
Gary Parkin.
All right, Gary, mate. I can't see who it is because I've got my cameras covering the comments. I'll see you on Sunday, Gary.
Yeah. Again, I said unfortunately I'm not there. Still isolating, so can't really get out and about. But yeah, Gary, just
you went and picked your food up.
Christina went in for it. Like I went in the car. Like just to recap for you, Gary, we've got some beers from Weird Brew tonight. Weird Beer tonight. Did the first one here, which was 5 o'clock Shadow. Really nice.
9 out of 10.
And then we got
the Mountain.
The Mountain.
Looking about 3 or 4 out of 10.
If that, yeah.
Well, put it this way. If you like strong drinks and you like cheap drinks and you don't give a shit what it tastes like, it's for you. However, for 6.5% for the price, it is better out there than it. A lot better. Miles better.
Oh, Gary's in the video room again. I'll just say after it took us ages to click that comment. I was trying to read. I read it a few times over, and it took us a while.
Is he in the video room the whole game?
Aye, in the video room again. He said,
"Good for you, Gary. I'll be on the sideline with crutches."
You might as well go and meet him in the video room, watch him from up there.
Maybe. Oh, doors opening. There she's there, Christina. So early in a bikini, wonky tattoo.
Yeah, the kid's in the back on, so she was in the south like a merry-go-round. Stuck a finger out of the ear, by the way. I didn't have to see it.
Right. Fucking had worse.
But she was there loving life early on from garden in a swimming pool while all the kids were at school.
I know, I thought I came around, I thought, oh, she's got a bikini top on, proud pair of shorts. I was like, hang on, she was in downhill in a full bikini. People have been at the windows.
I was like, she came out, she walked in the sitting room when I was at work in a bikini. I was like, where do you think you fucking are? She's like, it's warm. I was like, put some shorts on, man. She's like, no.
No, Jesus Christ.
You know, now we live in a world full of perverts. Ridiculous. But I should literally.
Why are you looking at me?
I was just looking in that direction. But
kids would have been like this.
It would have been.
Cheers.
Oh. I think Igwe wasn't walking past.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, we got on the black horse and everything. Meanwhile, she's just a skinny mini.
She is skinny, but she's got a big arse.
Guns out, man, guns. Like on the chest is straight down like 9 and board. And guns out and guns. I think they call it childbearing hips, and that's pretty good because she's had 3 of the fuckers.
I think it's like Cupid's got his bow now out and he's like this, stretching it out. So he got his covered out.
It looked like she fell out the window and fucking landed on her ass and just.
She has got a big arse, but I think that's our family gene. To be honest, they've all got big arses.
Have they?
Aye.
Even Sid.
Aye, Sid.
You didn't want to say hi, do you?
I can't see. I can't really see. I've checked it out. To be honest with her.
You've been checking Christina's doll's ass out.
I was watching A League of Their Own from season 15 last week, and I was just catching up on a few of them, and they did a one with Ramesh, and they went BMXing, and they all had the the suits on, and they all.
Ramesh has got no arse.
I said there was Jamie, Freddie, and Ramesh in the middle, and said they all like had picture perfect bums, and then said Ramesh just had no, just like flat all the way down. And he went, actually, all that would just turn Ramesh's head back around, and they put like superimpose his face like the way around, and it just looked like Ramesh from the front and all. It was weird as hell. It was probably funny to see. Like I'll see if I can find which episode it was and take a photo because it was funny, just funny to see. But it was decent. I love League of it's class.
I kind of went off the boil on it. Like,
it's not as funny as the first few seasons, but
what I thought was it went a bit down when
Bish went,
and then it was already when Jack Whitehall was in. But then I saw the one in America, and I saw like behind the scenes, and they were like staging things.
Mm.
And then I was like, oh well, lads, didn't stage it, man. Just fucking be natural.
Just like us, just do it as it is.
Exactly. And I didn't like the fact that they staged some of the stuff that happened. And I kind of not watched it since then, to be honest. Which is a shame because I thought it was mint, and I'd love it when Rob Beckett's in there.
Aye, Rob Beckett's funny. He's class. What he's.
And let's just talk about Rob Beckett's fucking England versus Germany night.
Oh, he loved it. He had the best night of his life, didn't he? Had the best night. Like when he's like, I'm sitting here at 4 or 2 in the morning eating KFC outside a police station.
I liked it when he got in the Uber with Imran and he's got and his wife puts on, who the fuck's giving him a microphone? And he's going, it's coming home. Wake up, you lazy cunts.
His wife was like, she must have been gone. Well, you just fucking gone to bed.
And you got the school running them on, I'll be all right. No, you're not, Rob. You're not gonna be all right. You have no what's like waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning and it's not good. It's not when good. You've had a rage like you, son.
Nah, it's not good doing a school when you've had a few events.
I wouldn't know that.
It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling.
I've done an actual run. I've been away with not the right choice either.
It's not a nice feeling. It's not a nice feeling. There's our brother, the Magpie Slayer, just joined us.
Oh, is it Brett in? Get in, Brett Bard, big lad. Yeah, I bet he's got some comments about the new Sunderland top.
I think it's nice, me. I think it's really.
Did you like me comment? Shock, fading when it gets to the top. Yeah. Fucking pure Sunderland in it.
Absolutely Sunderland all over, but yeah. I think it's a smart top. I think it's really nice.
Mate, I'm surprised, right, that we haven't got a fucking the Papa John's trophy on the sleeve. Papa
John's trophy promote that also,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to have a drink because I need a drink. Nah, again. Not having any more. That was enough.
You're leaving a 2 bar in between fucking drinks, mate.
Nah, I'm not having any more of it.
What you got to do is just carry on drinking because the initial taste that's already in there is already in, so you're just drinking on top of the initial taste. What you done is you left it too long and got the taste back.
Yeah, I'm not.
You cleared the taste and then got the taste again. That's a rookie mistake, mate.
Nah, I'm not having any more.
I've got that left, so you can pour it out.
Cool. I can pour this out then and we'll get another one on the go.
I'll drink this.
Aye, because you're a fucking beast, that's why.
Animal, Anna.
Right. 2 seconds, boil.
I refuse to not drink a drink. These chairs look like he's in a fucking waiting room. Mr. Robson, next for your prostate exam. Oh, third one you've had this week.
What do you see my chairs look like?
Looks like it's a waiting room. Hello, Mr. Robson. Back for your prostate exam, third time this week.
Oh, I didn't think I would go there for me prostate check me.
I'll get Dr. Seaman out.
Yeah. I don't think I could honestly go for prostate check.
Yeah, first thing you do is you look at the hands. You're hoping you're getting Jeremy Beadle, not fucking Gordon Banks.
I know you can't see the comments, but Ed's just said, Steve, what do you think of players moving over to the rival teams? Fuck burgers.
Do you know what it is, right? I've said this forever, right? If I was a professional sportsman and, like, say, Newcastle came in for us, I could not go to them.
No.
I'd rather be unemployed than play for my rival team.
I think the case as well is, like, if you grow up like a Sunderland fan as well, like Jack Colback did.
No, he was a Newcastle fan. Colback.
I thought he was a Sunderland fan. Oh,
nah, scumbag, wasn't he?
Also, well, it's probably easy for him to move from Newcastle, Sunderland, Newcastle, but
yeah.
I
would never go to Newcastle Academy.
Like, yeah, I think, like you said, like if you grew up and played for a club for so many years, to then treat them to go from, like, not even have a club in between, but go from that club to the rival club, you just can't do it. You can't do it.
I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I think you're absolute scumbags.
He's it's over. Like, he's Burger,
especially when it's Colback weren't too much of a bloke because he was shit.
Yeah. I suppose when he's your top
your
scorer.
number one striker, top scorer, and he decides to go on it'd be like, let's say, back in 1999, 2000, Kevin Phillips gone from Sunderland to Newcastle.
Oh, listen to this. I agree what you're saying, but Ed just said Burgos was our captain, kissed the badge, and then moved to Ajax. Hope he steps on a dirty needle. I thought you were going to say, I hope he steps on a piece of Legos, because that's probably going to hurt more.
I thought he was going to say, let's hope he steps on a fucking mine.
I thought he was going to say, let's hope he buy a bus. Actually, probably a pedal bike or a fucking tram.
If you're the captain of a team,
you can't do it, man, can you?
You can't cross the divide. No, it's
wrong. It's just morally wrong.
Mm-hmm. It is. And it's not. I think in Holland, like Feyenoord and Ajax are like more rivals in, like, they are against, like, the cost of two of the more successful teams. I think it's like a Liverpool Man United rivalry type thing.
Just a hatred, just an absolute
hatred. I don't think it's like a distance type thing, is it?
No.
Just a pure hatred. But it all depends on where that Burghouse has come from as well.
I suppose you can put it that way as well, but I think it's still rough. I think it's a really cowardly move.
Yeah, maybe.
Suppose money could talk as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's offering a bigger bit of money to go and then playing. I think money would definitely talk in them situations as well. Cool. So are we doing any more beers on Insta while we're here?
If you want, we might as well. While we're on.
While we're on, and I think this is the one that you're looking forward to most, isn't it? Just for the can itself.
Now and then when I see your face.
Love this. So this one here, Steve, go on, do the honours.
Sweet child of pine.
Sweet child of pine.
I can't do Axl Rose, unfortunately.
It's an absolute great can, though. Like, I wanted to pick it up for the camera here, but probably not pick it up.
Well, right. I'm gonna Ed. Let's go back here, right? This guy Burgos, right? He was born in Appledorn, right? His youth career he was at Vitesse, Appledorn, Go Ahead Eagles, who fuck them, what a great name. Bet you them didn't fucking win many like. And then 20, and then he played for 20 BVVL Venlo with Catmull, no doubt.
Catmull, Lee.
And then he played for AZ, Watford, and then he was at Feyenoord for 5 years. That it's a bit different.
He's a jobber, isn't he?
He is a jobber, yeah. If he came through your ranks and everything like that, yeah. But kissing the badge is also a bit awful by him. But Ed, I think you fed me a bit false information there, son.
Drip fed you something, Annie.
Aye.
He's probably steaming it himself, to be honest. He's probably been on it all afternoon.
Damn right. He's a little fella and all, innit? So it takes him less time to fill up. Right, let's get this bad boy on the go then. Sweet Child O'Pine.
Sweet Child O'Pine, there it is there.
That smells more like it.
That smells like the beers we know.
The hot dog taste, the hot dog smell.
This is a pale ale.
Let's give it a pour.
Yeah, let's go. She's got a smile and it seems to me remind me of childhood. What a tune.
And it gets you singing and all. It is a quality tune, quality band.
It's an absolutely great song. Oh, wait there. Ed stick these fingers up. I'm guessing that you're settling down the rabbit hole comment.
Well, he did. Ed gave us half a story, you know what I mean? I'm here fucking giving Burgos absolute shit.
Half a story, Ed, from now on.
There you go, once again. This is a lot clearer, you can see through it. But it's still fizzing up. Nice head on it.
Cheers.
We're back.
Such energy. It's so crisp, this drink.
That is absolutely tremendous.
It is like internet, like what? Oh, Gary, you just missed it. It was a great pour. Everyone tonight, I've poured perfect.
Gary, it's not hard though, mate. It's not hard, Gary. They are coming out absolutely spotty dog like.
No, forget this. I could still mess this up, so didn't it be giving it that? Credit where it's due.
Gary's had 3 good pours.
In 3. I'm on 100% record. I'm gone after this one.
But Gary, I'm still fucking cutting about as normal. My normal pour, that Marty. You know what I mean? You're getting excited with normality.
But I've seen you fuck up normality before, so...
When you talk to us, look at mine. I'm like halfway through my pour.
That was me 2 weeks ago. I was trying to pour on screen while I was chatting away, and I was like, just didn't even pay any attention to it.
You're a lizard.
Harry. You're a wizard, Harry.
But wizard, you're a lizard.
A lizard. But that's such a nice taste and drink.
Mm-hmm.
That's the better one so far.
Yes. But it's the weakest as well. It's only 4%. Sweet Child O'Pine. Yeah.
Interesting. Like I said, you can probably tell because from 5 o'clock shadow, it hasn't got that instant hit of like, this is a strong drink.
Yeah.
It's not as heavy, so I probably was expecting not to taste as heavy, but yeah, I think it's a really nice drink. It's a nice crisp drink. And I would go to say it's a quite refreshing drink.
What we've got left, we've got the Mariana Mango, which is 7.1, Double Door, which is 7.7.
That's the one I'm looking for.
Manipulated living. Have you felt the livings can?
It's weird, isn't it? It
feels weird.
It's a mad feel. I thought that when I first picked up on, and then I had to hold all the cans to see if it was any of them or it was just that one. But it was just that one.
Maybe it's going in with the Donny Dartmoor like theme. Weird. But that's 4.5%. And then the last one, the half-life of facts is back to 7.1. So after this one, got 4% there, got 4.5%, but we've got 3 7s. And we were meant to get the fucking peach Melba one, and we haven't got it. And I'm blaming you, Martin.
It must have been sold out and they just put us a different one in that we didn't order.
Better not be in the mountain.
Unfortunately, we did order the mountain.
No, I was like, I actually went out and ate a peach Melba that I've never had before. Just for Friday. Never had a peach Melba.
What did you think?
It was nice. Well, I like peach. I like cream, and I like. I was thinking getting the peach Melba. It's gonna be a. Do you know the peaches and cream?
Yeah.
Peach Melba, peach and cream. See how the difference is between this and their Tiny Rebel.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm good that we haven't got it.
Tell you what, we'll just have to do one in a few weeks' time where we'll just pull it on Instagram, just those two, like get them both, and then we'll do them both side by side.
Aye. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it in there. That's it. We've also obviously, do you see the beer coming out of Toronto on Insta from Shields?
Yes.
And they've got some. Sounds like they've got some good beer, so we'll probably get an order, and then we get some because we haven't had a sour for a while, have we? So
well, that's a peach Melba. Was a sour one it?
Was it?
Marty, again, it's crippling as this, mate.
Well, we'll just have to get a few sours in and go from there because we haven't had them, and we do love a good sour.
We do, yeah.
But the one I'm looking forward to these beers the most, apart from the mountain, which is high let us down, is the double door because that's a great can.
It is.
This is obviously a double dry hop beer, right? But when it's just the normal one, it just got one pitch of a dead dodo. Well, this one's got the two because it's a double.
Well, it's a dodo micro pub, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's class me. I think it's an absolute mint beer. Mint
Definitely.
So that's what I'm looking forward to trying.
What we're doing next week?
We haven't got any beers for next week yet, have we? So
what I think is we should do an anniversary one next week.
Try and get some in the anniversary week.
Get some guests in, maybe Crisp, the Grub, Rand, Ed. You know what I mean? Coming in at different stages.
Mm-hmm. Gary, if he wants to be in.
Gary, yeah. Like people
that's been on, so like who wants to be in yeah. Maybe just like 15, 20 minute stints for them.
I just get a beer in, tell us what you're getting, we'll get the beer as well, and we'll jump in and we'll have the beers with you, have a chat, have a good laugh, and then obviously if you want to stay on a little bit longer, you can always stay on as long as the other person who's coming on is happy with that as well. We'll never like turf you. Gary, you're done. Fuck off. I think they'll do the anniversary on next week. We'll get them on. I'm off Monday.
I don't think next week will be a good week to be honest because I'm in till 8. And if we're going to be on like that, it's going to be a fair few people on. It's going to be a long stint. Maybe the week after.
Because we've got a barbecue on the Saturday, haven't we?
Aye. Where that one's the week after. We'll probably do the week after. I think the week after.
What are you working on the 31st?
Don't know. Maybe just is that the Saturday?
Yeah.
Probably just 9-5.
Well, you're the one who said I'm free Saturday night, Saturday 31st.
Oh, well, if I did then. Now then.
Are you in this weekend?
Next weekend, so I'll be off. Oh, no. Flip reverse. I'm in tomorrow, off next weekend, and then in the full weekend after. Because I said that was probably the only weekend I couldn't do.
But we all said, you said aye.
Well, yeah, because it is Christina clipping that look because she wants to know what's happening.
Yeah, because if you're trying to make plans for that weekend, the weekend that I'm off, because we'll be probably doing something. So I want to go to Alton Towers or something.
He's at work?
I'm at work?
No, man, the one that you're not at work.
Next weekend.
Well, we haven't done anything for that one.
Oh.
I'm at work that weekend, man.
You've just said you were off.
No, I didn't. I said I'm at work.
You said you were off. I heard you.
No, I said I'm off next weekend, which is my full weekend off.
I knew you were off next weekend. I mean the Sunday.
I'm in my full weekend in.
You mean the full weekend? Or the weekend after that then?
I don't.
That's the Sunderland's first game of the season at all.
I don't understand what she's not getting about that.
But then the weekend after that, it's the first game of the season at all.
7-5, first game of the season.
Are you missing that? Are you, mate? I got Alton Towers.
No, we wouldn't get Alton Towers on a Saturday.
Yeah, we would.
Not when it's Sunderland's first game of the season, we wouldn't. Not happening. Wait, 1 second, because I just need to clear this. I just need to get this into Christina's head so she knows what's happening. So, Christina, next week is my full weekend off. The week after. No, it's only 30-40% chance of rain, man. It's sunny, it was like 19 degrees, 20 degrees, 30-40% of rain. Right, well, I'm just telling you what's happening. So next weekend's me full weekend off. The week of your birthday week, that's my full weekend in, which is why I'm off on your birthday. That was given as the day off. So that's it.
And then the Christina's birthday week?
Not next week, the week after.
What date?
29th. Thursday.
So you're off on the weekend of that week?
No, because that's the week.
Oh, you just off the Monday, Friday?
No, he's not took any time off. He just was lucky to get one day off.
There was no
accident.
There was no availability.
By accident.
Do you know what, Christina? Christina, he's an arsehole, isn't he?
Shocking.
You take your blue wicket and get outside.
You got blue wicket?
Yeah. Hard as fuck.
Someone's getting fucking lashed all out at the night party.
Pop my nails. But I had that's what she's got. But yeah, we'll sort. Well, like I said, I know it's me full week in, but I said it was me full week in, and that can come afterwards. And anyways,
well, we'll kick the festivities around with 4-ish, so you can get up about 5:15. And we'll get, because if it's sunny, the sun stops on the deck until about 10-11 o'clock at night.
All night in a day. So cool. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be decent. We'll get a crack.
Definitely won't be doing it on the 7th. I'm going to be, even if I'm on crutches, I'm going to the Southern game. I'm going to sit down in the bit at the bottom.
I'll have to come with you. I'll see you lucky.
Yeah.
I'm his aid. Like the first, when I did my knee and I was on the crutches, we went to the darts. The darts was at the beginning of the June. And I was on my crutches when I was going to the darts. I was giving it all these with my crutches in the air.
I'll just say, look, is there any, can I get sit down the bottom bit in the north?
Yeah.
Sorry, in the south. Well, it depends, because if like, I still got to use my crutches to walk now, mate, to be honest. Bingham's like, oh, I'm walking fine, I'm driving. I'm like, ah. He goes, what about you? I went, mate, if I walk about 3 meters, my fucking leg is in absolute killing us.
In agony. Yeah.
It's heavy more than anything.
Yeah, it's definitely, like ACL's gone again, 100%. And I would even, to chance to see that you've done your meniscus as well. Like,
great. I'm not going to have a Marty knee, am I?
100% my knee. 100% welcome to my world.
Knee brothers.
Look,
the
you've got to be me.
Pause our knees together. Is yours right or left?
Right.
Meniscus twins.
Mine's the right side of my knee as well, the outer side of my knee.
I don't know which one mine is. Probably all of it by the looks, by the feels of it.
But your leg buckles so much.
That is knee ligament anywhere in.
Class. Cool.
But it's like Bingham said, oh, I've been driving this and you, and he's like, what year like? I went, mate, if I walk like 2 or 3 meters, my fucking legs start hurting straight away.
Absolutely cropped.
Aye. Fucking mate, if it's like that after what, 2 weeks coming up? Well, 3 weeks actually coming up. 3 weeks since 3 weeks on Sunday since I've done it, and I'm still fucking suffering. Surely that's gonna be good.
So 100%. Like we both know what it is. Like when it happened to mine, I seen the hospital on that same day, the Sunday. She sent us home, and then I went to see the doctor 2 days later, and he goes, "You know what you've done. I know what you've done. How do the doctors not know what they've done?" I was like, "I know."
Well, the thing is, she wanted to do a test. But the moment she moved my leg a little bit to the outside, I was like, I went, stop.
Yeah.
And she's like, she goes, what? I went, that is absolutely excruciating. She's like, I can't do it, but I need to get, we need to let the swelling come down. Fucking, it's still swelled.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's the worst, like, you've not needed to put it the worst.
Mate, the thing is, it's like, even when you're lying in bed, like, I like to roll about me.
Because you forget about it and all, like when you do.
So sometimes, when you wake up and you stretch, you're like, ah!
Well, obviously, with having me shoulder, like, obviously, me rotator cuff, like, obviously, I lie on the left side of the bed and it's my left shoulder, so I lie, like, facing the window, and I'm going to date with this.
Not Christina.
Away from Christina, but I like to lie, like, with my head, like, my arm underneath my pillow, but yeah, obviously on this one, and I kind of get it up there, so then when I'm moving about, in the mornings when I wake up, like I said, I can for a little stretch. I'm like, oh, and I forget all the time, like, and it's like it's pulling out of place.
Mate, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I stretch my leg and I'm like, fuck, it's fine. I'm cured. Walk about 3 steps to the bar, like, oh, no.
And so you need to pick your camera up.
I'm just messing. I was kicking that. Is it all right? Is camera all right on both?
Yeah, decent, eh?
Good.
What do you think about the beer then? Because I've nearly drank all mine.
Sweet child or pine, beautiful.
I think I said the best one of them all so far. Really enjoyed that drink.
It's so easy to drink. About 4%, I'd expect that.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think about the qualifying today then for ahead of the sprint race tomorrow?
Honestly, I think even though Hamilton's got qualifying, that Vettel will take Verstappen will take him the first few corners because he's got a faster car. The problem was Mercedes utilised Bottas as like a
tour. They got
a tour. And why did Red Bull not?
I think as well though with Red Bull, Max was struggling so much with the front downforce going through the corners. Like
that's true.
And the fact they can't change anything now they're in park firmly, they can only tweak little bits. And I don't think there's going to be much tweaking.
I don't think qualifying here is that big of a deal now. Like Alonso qualified 11. I reckon Alonso will be about 6.
I think, like I said, tomorrow will be good to just.
Do you know what? Do you know one thing I love, right? George Russell
on his
lap was brilliant.
His lap on it. The fact that he had the full track to himself and he just went
crowd
every corner.
Mate, he's got to be in the Mercedes next year.
100%. 100% he'll be a Mercedes driver next year.
But
no matter how much Bottas is trying to save his seat by doing all his team play, he'll be a Mercedes driver next year.
He won't. Lewis will not allow it. I don't think Lewis Hamilton wants George Russell in that sister car. Because Lewis Hamilton is a better driver than Bottas. But I don't think he'd be better than George Russell. George Russell is 7 in a Williams, mate.
I think
his teammate Latifi's 18th.
I love George Russell. I think he's an absolute fantastic driver. Like, probably like my second favourite driver in the grid.
I don't think Lewis Hamilton wants anything to do with
not. Of course he's not, but I don't think he'll have a say in it. Even like he's already signed his contract now.
No, I bet he's got something in there.
Nah.
A bit like Vettel with Raikkonen all those years.
I think if going into the brand new era, and they'll be thinking, with that.
What do you think of the new car?
I love it, mate. I absolutely love it.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Like, I think it's just mint, just going over the wheels, and the front wheel comes up and over, like it's unbelievable.
It's beautiful. I think the new car looks fantastic.
Class. Like.
And do you know what my boys Nando always has been. And George Russell knocked him out. And I think even Nando will probably thinking, because he loves George Russell. Nando Alonso says George Russell is the next world champion.
Oh, definitely. And when he gets in that Merc next season, he'll have a season to bet in. And I think he'll go for the title the year after.
I don't think he'll even have a season to bet in because if you think about it, you're driving a Williams, which is not very good.
I mean, well, look at it. Look at when he did was it
Bahrain?
Bahrain, yeah, when he stood in for Bahrain.
And second on the grid.
Mechanical failure knocked him out. Remember, like.
Well, like even in qualifying, he got beat by Bottas, but Bottas spun the car all those years, and he was not by much got beat by him.
Yeah. George Russell is a fantastic driver, and
I think George Russell's first year in the Merc will be a bit like when Danny Rick first went into the Red Bull. They had the established man, Vettel. Danny Rick came in, took a couple of races to get himself about, and then won a race.
Yeah.
I think that's what Russell will be like. I think he'll win. I think next year, if he goes into the Mercedes, he'll win about 2 or 3 races, but he'll still be setting fiddle to Hamilton. However, the year after, I think Hamilton will not.
Well, Hamilton's only signed another 2-year deal, so he's got next year and the year after. So he wants to see the new era in, but then depending, obviously, what goes on, see how much he sticks around.
Hamilton doesn't want anything to do with the new engine regs in 2025.
But I think
because Mercedes got the best engine now, and overhauling the engine, anyone can shoot up from there.
It's going to be interesting, and like I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to go on like from next year and the year after. So it'll be decent, and we'll soon find out what happens with the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, let's finish this one, and then we'll jump off
Onto the podcast.
Mm-hmm. So let's finish the number game on that one. What 10 for the pour, 10 for the can, taste
9.
Price.
No, taste. Yeah, taste 9 because 5 o'clock show wasn't here. Taste 9, yeah.
Sweet
Price
$3.55. Sweet Child of Pine.
I'm going to give it a 6 for the price.
6 for.
It's only 4%.
Yeah, it is well, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I don't think the price is 6.
Mate, it's 4%. You're paying £3.5 for it.
£4. Oh, £3.5. Sorry, £3.5.
£3.5 for 4%. Nah, that's a 6. It's a bad price.
I would probably give it a 7.
Mate, do you know that? I know it tastes like shit, but Captain Insane or that was only £4.25 and it was 10%.
Yeah, but it was terrible.
It was, but I've had better drinks than this.
At the volume wise.
At the volume. Well, better drinks than this at the same price, but a higher volume.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, I'll agree with a 6 then. So what? 10.
9, 6. So that's at 35 divided by 4. Look, that's math. I can't even.
8.25.
8.25.
No,
so
8.75 or something in it.
Well, 48 is 32 in it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're looking at about 8.5 something. So we'll say 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, cool. We'll give that. I think
price for the volume is what's killed that one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I would definitely agree on that one. But the can makes it all day long. What a can.
Slash in it.
Yeah. Sweet Child of Pine. Good drink. Nice drink. So yeah, so we've had them 3 there from Wade Bade. Obviously, we've got another 4 to do. We're going to finish off Instagram now as we've run out of the beer for them. The rest of all exclusive to the podcast. So if you want to see the rest of the video review.
And we have got a mango, and we've done a lot of mango, so it'll be nice to see where the mango rates compared to you being mango, which is our favourite, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. That's it. Yeah. So these are all exclusive to the podcast, which will be on YouTube from tomorrow, or as of now, as you listen to this.
Yeah. Well, Instagram will be live. You can watch us whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, it'll be up tomorrow for you, and then anyway. So yeah, I'll go check it out now, as we should see, because it'll be there.
But the podcast will be here for you tomorrow. Unfortunately, we're not able to do that live yet because we're not that good.
That's all it is. But yeah, it's actually been a good episode on the Instagram for them there. Again, for everybody that's joined in, great, appreciate it. For you that's going to watch in your own time, class, love it. Let us know any beers you want us to try. If you want to jump on Instagram or the podcast for us, then please do drop us a holler, and we'll
not just beers, wine, spirits, anything you want.
Any drink you want to try, anything you want to jump on with as well. We'll make it happen as well. So from Instagram, anything else on Instagram, Steve?
No, mate, that's it.
Kudos. Well, Instagram, have a lovely evening, guys. Have a nice weekend. Brewskis out. So that is Instagram when you're done, guys. Now we just have the rest of this podcast to follow up. There goes Steve. Loves knocking his camera about. So waiting for him to turn his mic back on so he can hear us.
I can hear you, mate.
You there? Good man.
Yeah. Me, what's it called? As I said, I've got the. I'll send you a picture of me set up now, and then you'll see what I'm on about. Oh, something's happening in your house.
They're outside in the front garden and the door's open, so I can hear them playing swing ball or something.
Tether ball.
Tether ball. Is that what you call it? Tether ball.
That's what it is, isn't it?
No, we just call it
ball
swing.
On the thing.
Aye, swing ball.
Someone's going to fucking get a good hiding.
Aye, someone's going to get it. Like, a knee game will finish well in my house. Can't even finish a game of Monopoly in my house.
I was playing Monopoly earlier.
Were you more?
I accused of cheating.
You probably were.
I weren't. Do you know what? Honestly, and if I was cheating, I'd tell you I was cheating. I didn't give a shit. I weren't. I just she's not good at it.
Your mum wasn't good
Because
at it.
she goes, how have you got all that property and all that money and I've got fuck all? I went, Mark, do you know why? It's because I've stopped you getting full rows. So she only had one or two on each colour, and I'm mad sure she couldn't get a third.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I went, whereas I've got fucking Mayfair Park Lane and the free greens, you know what I mean? Fucking, she was laughing when I got Old Kent Road. When I bought Old Kent Road, weren't laughing when she landed on there 4 houses, was she?
Wait, take off for 200 quid. I'll pass and go, man.
Pass it straight to me.
Look at all adds up, doesn't it?
But that's it. I said to her, I went, look, Ma, what you got to do is you're just buying willy-nilly. You're buying, I've already got a house on there. You bought that, but you've got 2, but you haven't got sets of 3. So, yeah, on a way around, I could pay you 25, 10, 16. However, you land on one of mine, you pay me 1,600 quid.
Yeah, I love a good game. Monopoly's all strategic, man. Like, it's class. I love a good game of Monopoly.
So she went round the board. I had 4 houses on Park Lane. Mm-hmm. She landed on that 1,600 quid. We'll just fucking pack the game in.
We'll just call it now.
Well, mate, she was never going to beat us because she had nothing of value. I could go around and land on all of hers and it made no difference to my money. But if she landed on mine once again, she was fucked.
Yeah, done for.
She goes, well, you've never given me the opportunity. I went, well, Ma, Euston Road in all the pink ones.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't buy any of them. She landed on them many a time. She didn't buy any of them. So I bought them. When I landed on them, I bought them.
But I did it, like I said, like the one I love to buy as well. Obviously, apart from Mayfair, if you can get Mayfair, you're laughing. But Trafalgar Square, there's a car that says advance through Trafalgar Square. You buy that property as soon as you get it.
Do you know what I like? And I said it's golden if you get these, especially if you get all 4 of them. The train stations.
The train stations. The train stations are fantastic.
Even if you only get 2, you pay 400 quid for them. Mm-hmm. If you only get 2. However, if someone lands on them, you're getting 100, you're getting 50 straight away.
Yeah.
So you got to make that money back pretty sharpish.
Same as the electricals and the waterworks. If you got both.
But I landed on hers. She only had the one, the waterworks. I landed on it twice on doubles. So I was like 19. I was having to work out 19 times 4. You know what I mean?
Well. It's class, man. I love it.
Unfortunately, I had the electric company. But Monopoly is our strategy. You right?
100%. I love a good game of Monopoly, mate. It's class.
Oh, mate. If we weren't on the deck, and it would have been flipped.
I'd say just write up the Instagram photo there just so it doesn't get anywhere. That's it. Instagram is up. So that's that done now.
Yeah.
So we're going to crack on with the next beer then?
Yes, so we've got Mariana on mango.
Now, this is the only mango one we have in the selection of them. Just might as well let you show them because my camera's not picking out of here.
Fortunately for you, not your face either.
Yeah. But yeah, looking forward to trying
this double D. It's a DDH mango IPA. 7.1. Oh.
A double dry hop mango IPA. Oh. Let's have a look. Can obviously get to 10 as we've given all the cans a 10. It looks like almost like it's like one of them snorkel suits, isn't it? The divers wear. We've got the head cage on.
The old school divers.
The old school divers,
like Del Boy when he puts it on.
Never seen that.
When only first not says, mate. He goes, why have you got a diving? He goes, well, diving was all the rage back in the early 90s, Ron. He goes, yeah, scuba diving. Not the fucking big, not the James May one.
James May. Yeah, so I think that's what that looks like, and it looks like a decent can as well. So we'll give it a little look-see out there. Just gonna turn on my notifications and stuff back on now. See what can's on here. This week just feels like it's just been a long ass week and all, to be perfectly honest. Like,
well, it's been brutal since Sunday, hasn't it?
I'm so glad like the week is finally over now.
I hated Sunday.
Yeah, I've just seen you set up there. Like. Decent setup that though, boyo. Looks good. Looks good.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just need a what's it called? When I get me place, I'll get a fucking room just for podcasting. Boom.
That's what like I said when I decked out the outside, I'm gonna put a shed. I'm just gonna literally that's what I'm gonna podcast it in my shed out the back.
Yeah. I don't know if you were fucking Wi-Fi connection.
I'll just make sure I'll tether it all up to my phone as well. I'll get 5G, so I'll just tether it all up to that bad boy.
Fucking Bagwell. He's fucking thirsty as fuck, isn't he?
I know. What the? Like, he just has conversations with himself as well, though.
Are you looking at the one on Instagram?
On WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
He's funny, you a boy. He really is. Cool. Let's crack this beer open then. What a sound.
Well, smells like mango.
Does smell like mango. Smells so much like mango.
Looking into the can, it looks like mango.
I'm quite dark in here now, so it's really hard to see. But
well, I've got that ring light on it.
If I put the ring light on, it just shines in my face, so it's on my specs, and that's what I don't like.
That's why I've got the one that goes right high, and then what it is, it's
bends over,
and it's got a thing where you can, and it bends over, so it's looking down.
Yeah, I think I'll have to. I'll invest. I'll invest when
if you go on Amazon, it was 28 quid, but when it said on the thing, it said apply a code, so I pressed on it, and it gave us a code and gave us 50% off.
Can I get man?
The actually company gave us the code. I was like, cheers.
I think I'll invest when I build my podcasting booth at the back.
I'm so glad my legs fucked, so I didn't have to help you with the build. You've seen the deck and you've been wanting us around there straight away. Oh, is this?
Turn it on, please.
Is this Wicked Blue? Is it?
Oh, what?
It's bright there.
Wicked Blue back, is she?
Aye, Blue Wicked back. Hard guy, isn't she? Absolutely nails Christina.
She's got love and hate tattooed across her fucking knuckles.
Love hate. I forgot that light there. I forgot it was on me. What that'll do. I forgot it was on the laptop, so I was trying to move the camera down. I think, I'm not even moving the camera. I'm just moving the as it is.
El terrible, that boy, yo. El terrible, terrible.
Let's pour this so we can see what it's like then.
Right, let's go.
Yeah, it looks like mango pouring out. I'm pouring left-handed, which is weird as out. But seeing that, I've poured a cracker left-handed. I've never poured so good left-handed.
Yeah, that's a beauty, that.
However, I think they're both great pours. Go.
They are. Obviously, Gooley will say yours is the better of them because he likes head about year big.
Because he knows the score.
He knows out.
He knows everything.
CrossFit.
Didn't this CrossFit?
Do you do CrossFit?
No, but I might start tatting it up. I thought about it.
Mate, I heard people who have sex who do CrossFit get strap-on fucked.
Not doing CrossFit anymore. Is that in the children?
Andy Goodfella does CrossFit.
So
he's still fat.
So does Becky Lynch.
Aye, but she was healthy at the beginning of it.
I'm quite healthy.
Aye, but she's getting knobbed off Seth Rogen, so it kind of be good for your fucking mental stability.
Seth Rollins.
Rollins.
You said Seth Rogen.
Rollins.
You said Rogan.
Well, they're fucking better than Rollins.
And I tap your chance against Seth Rogen.
Where's Rollins? But spelled Rollin. That's Roland in my eyes.
It is Roland.
Oh, shout out to the birthday boy, Frenchie. It's Frenchie's birthday from the
Frenchie's
boys
birthday.
today. It's Frenchie's birthday.
Absolutely
Yes.
diabolical that we've took so long to find that out.
Oh, mate, I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
The Frenchie. Frenchie's classmate.
Class Frenchie. Well, cheers, Frenchie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Frenchie.
It's
Cheers. That is really fruity.
It's a very tangy mango. Like you said, it is proper fruit. I was trying to look at the can to see if it had anything out of the blue on the can, but
It does.
yeah, it's really, really fruity mango. It's a strong.
And it leaves
that one.
it leaves a bit of a sour taste afterwards.
Yeah,
as
it does
well.
got quite a sour taste, quite a sour mango. Almost
I
like
like it.
almost like it's on the turn.
I like it, mate.
I'm not saying I don't like it, but it catches you every time you have a drink.
Aye.
Like, I'm surprised they haven't.
I've got goosebumps.
Eh?
I've got goosebumps on it.
Put hairs on your chest.
Well, I didn't want to see yours, mate. I saw it early. It was Gitman.
I haven't got a t-shirt on, so I just put a hoodie on. Like, so
You didn't have when I come to pick the beer up either, you bastard.
I know, because I've literally just been sitting in the house, and when I was at obviously my lunch, I was not going to put a shirt on just to go and sit in the sun. So,
Mate, I was at work yesterday, right? And you know how our house space is, and it was like the sun beats down into the living room window, and I was sat in the living room with the computer on my legs because I've like the recliner up.
yeah, same. That's how I sit. Recliner up on my legs, on the cushion on my stomach, so I can rest away. And then...
Oh no, mate! I bought one of the things, like 20 quid from Amazon. It's got like the cushions on, or it's like a wooden board. It's got like the little mouse mat and that on it. It's got a little thing at the top where you can put your phone in. You can
I've
see
seen them.
people.
I've seen them. Yeah.
Yeah, got one of them. Beauty they are. Even if you work from home for a week, get it. It's worth it. Anyway, mate, the fucking sun beats down in the living room. Mate, I was in fucking turmoil. I was fucking. It's like a fucking sauna in there. I was like, mate, I had to literally haul ass all my gear upstairs with a bad leg, fucking one bit at a time.
We've
just to get to the room where it's cool because it's on the other side of the house.
Today we just bought some fans to cool the house down. I've got them here just next to the table. Get off there. Fucking some big whopper fans.
Oh, nice.
Got a cool house.
Why not just buy an air conditioning unit?
Because we've got one for every room in the house.
Mate, you know what my fan's like, right? So you put it on the desk and it's about a year big.
Aye, that's fun. Like 12 inch.
And it's circle. So the fan is on the inside, so it moves round. Yeah. So it's like a pole.
Yeah.
Not like a big thing on the top. It's class.
Oh, well, we've got one now. We've got one for the living room, one for the kids' room each.
The only problem with a fan is after a certain time, it just starts blowing around hot air.
I just circulate hot air. So
it's good to begin with.
Like,
and then after a while,
I'll take, like if we can get the room cooled down quick, then that's fine. I'll take that all day long.
Sometimes I'm like Monica, because I've got a beer fridge in my room. I'll open it up and I stick my arse in like Monica does. On Friends.
I was watching an episode of Friends earlier on today. Which one was it? When they were playing poker, learning to play poker.
Fucking Ross.
I must have lost to her.
Well, I didn't think he did.
Of course, he never lost to her.
Nah, did he shite? Did he shite? Ross was a pleb back then. Gets better as the season's gone on.
Aye. He was a wet wipe at the time.
Joey is under. Joey, you know, one of the best bits I like, right? And
Big Fat Goalie.
Rated. No, not Big Fat Goalie is my favourite moment ever. I love that episode. That is my favourite episode ever. Big Fat Goalie.
A fantastic episode.
It's when Rachel's with Paolo and they go to Chandler's mum for a meal with them, and Broskis is there.
Aye.
And Joey walks to the toilet, looks round, and there's Ross and Chandler's ma kissing, and Joey's like, I'll pee in the street. He could just walk into the toilet. He could just walk into the toilet.
I think when the episode when they all are starting to find out, when Joey knows, when Joey finds out, he's like, ooh, he's like, you know.
He's like, what do you know? You know nothing. I think I'll take a walk in the ring.
He's class show. He's an absolute fantastic part in that.
Oh, Bagwell out, Darren. What's the topic tonight, lads? 7 beers, getting drunk.
That's what I said.
Is anything better?
Daz, what's the topic? Well, we've had 7 beers on the show, so a lot. What do we feel like talking about?
Exactly. You know what? In the future, when we start dating live and that, get fucking a phone line on the go.
Ring in.
Bring up a question. These are assholes. You're right. Fuck off.
Hotline. Hotline bling. Big up the Drake. But I think when we go to CCW's wrestling event, we'll definitely do a live then. We can set the lights up, the ring lights, get our cameras rolling, and we'll just do it then. We'll commentate live as it's happening.
Oh, mate, next to each other. We'll both have MacBooks then as well.
That's it. We'll turn one camera to us and one camera to the action.
Well, the thing is, we've got the camera on there, which is pretty good, and then we've got the HD camera I bought. So, like for an example, bear with us one moment. I'll just change the video.
Bearing with you. Oh, I have to sell that one.
So that's a MacBook camera.
Turn it back. MacBook camera's probably better, you know.
I know, but I've been in the sun today.
Well, my fucking webcam here is not working, so this obviously the shit connection on the laptop.
No, the
camera.
the MacBook camera. The problem is it's you can't go like I've got mine a little bit wider now at the moment.
Yeah.
And
I've got knee camera on the normal one.
Mate, you frozen again.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to sort out the webcam, but it's just not working on there, so just have to go back to normal shit camera.
We need to get a platform where we can have multicam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, multi-stations.
Because the webcam can just sit somewhere and then have the cam on the computer. Then there's webcam, we've got the ring light. Be good.
Now what it is, right? When I was messing about with there, so when I'm in the settings and I'm on the webcam works perfectly fine in settings, but when it comes to display it here, it just doesn't pick up, which is just weird as out.
Just turn that down a bit because like I was looking a bit glowy.
My face is a bit red, like I've been out a bit today, just while I was out there, and I'm just trying to fucking.
I had shirt off the lot.
Oh, me
loving life.
I see him. Well, obviously, you seen us when I came up, obviously to give you the beers. Like I was just chillaxing, me.
Mate, well, you've been on the deck when it's been sunny, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
You know how hot it gets back there. Fucking hell.
I ridiculous. Oh shit! I think I bought this for good now. Got a knee cam on
here. Woohoo! No more Marty face. Get in there. Yes, there.
It might just be all you from now on.
Oh! Is he coming back?
I'm back in the game. He's back.
Back in the game. Thought he was done. Thought he was finished. Mate, it's a lot lower now, like.
I think I just moved the laptop screen.
Oh, was it up high because you could see mate, it's weird the camera angle now.
It was there, like about there. I was just trying to stop the glare from the light here.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to stop it there.
Brutal that, mate. He had a great connector setup in the bedroom last week.
I was going to get up in the bedroom and all tonight, you know, I really was. But I
Should
thought
have.
there's just too many beats, so I couldn't keep bothering to keep reaching down and getting one.
I see what I do is I line my I've got like what's it called at the bottom of the bed. I've got
Footboard.
a footboard, so I just line them against. As you see on my Instagram post, getting ready.
See, don't know why you didn't post that to Brewskis to B Brothers for. Was a good post?
Because I'm trying to get people from just my page to get the view.
Still could have done both.
Well, Marty, I didn't think about it, right?
Well, clearly.
I've got too much on me plate, mate. I've got bad knee.
I've got a bad knee.
You know what I mean? Do you know what it is? I've got a bad knee, you got a bad shoulder. You're like, oh, me rotator cuff. I'm like, I've got knee anymore, so it's all good.
My rotator cuff's done for, like proper done for.
Mate, just doing it now, gone like that. Just
like if I lift mine up now, like literally as soon as I get to here, it's pulling instantly.
Mate, that's as far as I can get me.
It in
shoulder.
Like it's so painful, man. Horrible.
Marty, I start getting discomfort, and that's as far as I can
I start getting discomfort from here, and I can feel it just here, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, you need to get that foot surgery on that because you
like,
don't want to be up there.
Like I feel like I feel like I carry me arm since I've done. I feel like I'm a stroke victim, or I'm just pulling me arm a bit. Even just flicking it hurts. Even just pulling, man, it hurts so much. But yeah,
you're an absolute muppet, aren't you?
Look, you know what it is? I just did it for the boys. Like it was my first tackle. He just fell on my arm, like as I pulled him down. But as soon as I got it, I was like, it's fucking.
Is it the tackle where you bounced off, or the tackle where you stripped them?
No, that was the one before, like between them, both of them. So the first one I bounced off him. The second one I wrapped him and brought him down. But then I stripped him from the third tackle. But after like the first actual tackle I brought him down, like I just felt it instantly, and I got him. I was like, my fucking shoulder.
So I was at training on Sunday, and Quinny comes out and he's like, "All right, stay on." All right, guys. How's Marty? He went, "Oh, he's staying all right. I think he's got a bit of a bad shoulder, and his daughter's getting COVID tested." He goes, "All right, guys." Brilliant when the guy just ran into him and knocked him backwards. I was like that. He's like that. It was funny as fuck. Mate, I haven't watched it on the video of I can see it somewhere.
I haven't seen it, but it was like I can imagine it was comical to see. But to be honest, like he was a guy probably bigger than you, running into a guy my size, so he was always going to put us on my arse.
All right, mate. Anyway, he's fucking massive fucking muscly bastard, was he?
We call him Schneck because he had knee.
Mate, there was a linebacker, Schneck. He's like, and then he came around. I just fucking pushed him, and he fell out. I was like, all right. Giving it the big legs.
Cage, and I was like, fuck off.
Yeah, it's illegal, that, you know.
I know. Like that, we were in the huddle, and you guys, look, if anything's happening to you, it shouldn't be happening. Let Johnny know, or let the refs know, just to keep an eye on it. And I was like,
no, you gotta let Johnny know so Johnny can tell the refs.
That's what I just said.
Oh no, because like people going up, the refs say, "Look, he's pulling me face mask," and the refs were ignoring him, only listen to the captains.
That's
which is bullshit.
Let the refs
which is bullshit. Like if you're getting your face mask pulled, you should turn around and look, mate. He's fucking pulling me face mask. Keep an eye on it.
Unbelievable, it was. Unbelievable. It was class. I loved that game. Like I said, our first game. I
was loving it. I was loving it until like 3 minutes into the second half.
I was loving it, right? Well, I wasn't loving it because I never got on to like the second quarter. I was like, I fucking need to get on here. Like, I can't wait to get on. And then I never fucking come off. Like, I was fucking dying by the end. I was like, oh my God, I was sweating buckets.
Well, mate, I was like that. I was like, fuck, we had a meeting. And I was like, oh, I'm not looking forward to this if they show the players and me on there. I watched it. No, I was on there for a half, mate. But, mate, I got injured in the third quarter.
Nah.
It was after half time. I got injured.
I thought you were injured before half time.
No, that was Bingham.
Oh, what was it? I thought you went off before.
No, I got the first two saves in the second and the third quarter in. Mm-hmm. There was about 7 minutes left in the quarter where I got done.
Was it? Oh, it's just
I
felt for so long because we were on the pitch for so long.
But I was like, I'm not looking forward to this. It showed about 3 or 4 players and actually held me on. Like
you said, I was happy with my performance after getting steamrolled. I didn't feel like as if I put a foot wrong after that. I thought like I grew into
Mate,
game so much.
People have been dying to get a sack, and you got a sack in your first game.
Sack and a half, boy. Handed.
And you got a strip fumble as well.
That's it. Got the
Mate, that is absolutely tremendous.
There's the cameraman that was taking the photos. He got a class photo because on that strip fumble, you see he's going right in for him. But the only thing is, my eyes are closed at the point of impact. So I watched the tackle all the way coming through, and I get him. And as I got him, I shut my eyes. But it's literally just for a split second. Just as I hit him, I shut my eyes at that split second.
So we need to discuss something about that day as well. So literally, we got the ball and we're gone on. And they're like, right, lads, everyone get ready to go on. And I'm like, where's me gum shield? There's only 5 offensive linemen. I'm like, where's me gum shield? I can't get on. I've not got a gum shield. Marty had it in his mouth.
Look, like instantly when I put that in, right, I thought, this just doesn't feel right in my mouth because obviously mine's molded to obviously my teeth in my mouth. And when I put that in, I was like, I've run about a little bit for about 2-3 minutes. I was thinking, it feels too big for my mouth. Like it doesn't feel like mine I can put in and it's stuck. Like I couldn't take mine out unless I pull it out.
Marty, can I ask, what colour is your mouth guard?
Dunno. Same colour as yours?
Black, isn't it? Because you've got the teeth on yours. What colour's my mouth guard, Marty?
Blue on the inside like mine.
White. Mine's white, mate. Full
on the
white.
inside, it's blue.
But it's white on the outside.
I would have just seen blue and I'd pick it out. Might not even the hand. It's my bag's normally down inside the table. It's not there. But like on the inside, it's blue. And I opened my bag and I just seen something blue stuff like that's the gum shield, so I put it in.
At
least I dried it for you.
I didn't have time to do it else. I just started putting it in mine.
Look, if we get
COVID COVID protocols were out the window, mate. There, literally.
Look, if I'm getting it, you're getting it.
Ran away. It was still dripping of saliva. I was like, I can't dare.
That was Gatorade. That man, I cleaned that with Gatorade.
Aye. Oh, mate, that's worse. That Gatorade was manky.
I was lying. It was slava. It was all slava.
Oh. Mate, that Jack Finnegan, Chinnigan, fucking the great comes out. Do you want a Gatorade when he went out early, fucking injured? When I was still, I bet you want a Gatorade. I went, aye. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Full Triple H time to play the game.
It was fucking manky.
I never had
However, I did see where it come from though, so I should have known.
I just drank all my white and all my gels and stuff. I was like, I'm good. I'm not having anything else.
I'm glad I bought them 2 power rates, to be honest, mate.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, normally in the changing room we couldn't use the taps or anything like that. It was need baths or anything to put the tap on. Fucking Ian was having to fucking press the shower, and the shower was filling up.
Was it? Oh, man, I'm glad I never had any. Jesus Christ. Glad I never had any. But I loved it. Like I said, I'm good. Obviously, I'm not there for the Vikings this week. And if she has any plans for next week, I'm probably going to miss a few games.
Well, the thing is, mate, you're done for the season now.
I know. I could probably
rotate a cuff in. No, rotate a cuff is you're done.
Like if I have to have a surgery, then I'm done. But I can still play until that point. But it's just gonna be extremely fucking painful hitting a tackle, which I didn't mind because obviously I'll help the boys out where I can. But I'm just like I said, I'm just looking forward to playing again. Like my first game, I absolutely loved it. I was buzzing afterwards. Like in the car, like we couldn't stop talking about it, which was mint. We haven't heard from Cass for a little while, have we? It feels like we haven't spoken for ages. But yeah, like I can't wait. Like can't wait to play again. And obviously,
usually a specific trauma rotator cuff will heal within 2 to 4 weeks. However, if you need surgery, it will require months to improve.
But that's going to be fine because it's going to be like 4 weeks by the time I play again. So it should be all right. Unless it's torn. I've torn my rotator cuff. So if it needs a surgery...
Sometimes they don't put you in for surgery sometimes because it can heal on its own.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it heals itself, then... If it heals, then I'm
4 weeks.
1 second. Christina, is that another smash glass?
Yep.
Smash glass again. She loves smashing glasses.
That wasn't me this time.
Why I?
It wasn't.
Who was
I
it?
tossed the bat.
Oh, I blame the kid. Can I shut the door then?
Wow.
Black arse. Not happy.
Mate, she slammed that
How
motherfucker.
dare you call me black arse alive?
When it is.
Look, you can see it, but you didn't point out the obvious.
Well, our games, I think last game's like the beginning of September time, isn't it? We've only got.
I'm not. I know we've got, like I said, 3 home games in a row, and then we go away, don't we?
Mm-hmm. But I think, mate, I think you might get back. Mate, I'm out. I'm fucking out until next fucking season, me.
I know that you're not going to play a game this season.
I played nearly 3/4 of one. But
I said I'm just hoping I can from the MRI and the X-ray and the MRI and the ultrasound, and she says, or he or she says, yeah, it'll just heal. Like that's what I'm praying for, but that's what I think it's gonna be, because
mate, to be honest, you don't really need even if it doesn't heal by itself, it doesn't hinder. You can still have the movement. You just can't.
I can still go, like I can still get it that way, but it's like,
mate,
going like
you won't get surgery. You won't get surgery unless it's fucking basically your fucking arms falling off.
Good. That's when my shoulder hasn't dropped, which she said is a good sign. So I was buzzing about that. So I'm looking forward to going for the scan, because I think I'll get a without surgery, and if I do, then I'm buzzing, because it means I can play.
Mate, it was an absolute nightmare for me the other day. I was on my crutches, obviously, and you kind of favour your leg.
Mm.
So I was using a lot of calf instead of like quad, because I didn't want to put pressure through my quad, and I got cramp in my calf, or a pulled calf, and on my right leg. So I've got a pulled calf and a fucking ACL. So I'm like, I couldn't get any worse on my right leg here. And it's a leg I broke a couple of years back as well.
Now, what the worst thing for me was when I did mine, obviously, because I'm left-footed, so I did mine on my right knee. So I like literally, I'd lost everything. My right leg was my strong leg, because it took everything. It took all my weight.
My strong leg, grab my strong leg.
It took all my balance, all my weight and everything. So now, like, or at the time, like trying to gain that confidence of like just balancing on it, like 1 foot was weird. Move now, no. So like
Who's
even
that?
when I used to go to physio, like my first.
Who's that?
Emily. My first 2 or 3
No,
weeks.
no, go. Boom.
My first 2 or 3 weeks in physio, right, was ridiculous. So they've got like this little like balancing ball for a little platform either side of it. Looks like Space Jam symbol. It looks like a Jupiter, a ball, and they've got the ring around it. That's what it looks like. And it's all for balance. And he was like, right, try and stand on this in the middle of the ball with 1 foot on, obviously on your bad leg, your right leg. Now, literally, I could only lift my left foot up about 2 or 3 inches off the beam. And I was fuming myself. And Christina came, was on the first couple of sessions, and he was going, why are you not laughing at him? He went, and she was like, because I know how much it's absolutely killing him not to be able to do this. I was like, and that's probably the biggest bit of sympathy I ever got from Christina. Otherwise, she's always like, getting knee sympathy at all from her. But there she was like, I just know how much it's killing not to be able to do stuff he can normally do. Even swimming, I got wrong for going swimming because I wasn't given the graft and the cruciate time to fix. And I thought swimming would be great, but I got shouted at. So it was bastard.
That's it. Literally. It's got to be a long haul, isn't it?
It's a slog boil, like I said, like it's 9 months minimum, like just from the operation. Never mind the time before. And like I said, I did mine in the April 12th, and I had my operation June 3rd.
Yeah.
And then I didn't play again till end of February. I went back probably about 6 weeks before I should have, but I couldn't wait any longer. I just had to go on training. It was just horrible. Yeah. I couldn't wait. Like I went to watch the boys train every week on crutches, and watching them, I was thinking, I have to go watch, otherwise I'll fall out of love with football and I'll not want to play again. And by the time I was back, I was itching, absolute itching, doing physio in the hospitals, and then in the stadium, in the gym at the stadium, doing little ball movements. I was like doing a squat, like my first physio, like in the stadium, at the gym, in the stadium. She goes, right, I want you to squat. I was like, terror squat again. Like I literally forgot. I couldn't squat. Like, do you want
what I was squat?
She was like, "Do you want us to put a chair down for you?" I was like, "Aye, please." And I needed to put a chair down just so my body would realize what a squat was, like for my brain to do a squat. And I was like, "Fuck it!" It was ridiculous. Like not being able to do something. Unbelievable.
It's the problem is with our sport playing is it's contact, and my position is bracing your legs for that contact. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a bit longer for me because if like I was playing wide receiver or anything like that, I think I would be fine coming back to 9-10 months. But I think might be a little bit longer because I've got to wrestle another guy.
You've got to put your strength through that leg, man. Isn't it? It's like your left foot going into it. Yeah, it's mad.
So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm still holding out hope that it's just a fucking strain.
Yeah, definitely.
But after 3 weeks and still on crutches, I'm not. I'm starting to lose a little bit of hope as well.
I didn't really want to be too negative for you, but it's not looking good. Like,
cheers, Marty.
Let's finish this beer so we can get on the next one because we've still got like a few today.
I don't think we're going to get them all done on there.
Might have to leave maybe a couple.
So next one, double door.
We'll tan 2 out of 3, so we'll do double door and the half-life of facts.
Well, we've got half an hour before Cass comes on.
Reckon we'll get all 3 done?
Nah, but we'll try and get through two. Right.
Have you seen your glass on the bottom of Mango? It's my glass is minging on the bottom.
Same.
Dirty buggers.
Who's that?
I love a lie-in.
Is that what you said?
Aye.
She put a line in the pool earlier.
Definitely black horse.
Right.
Good to go.
Right. So next one is double door.
This is what I've been looking forward to.
And it is a 7.7.
Well, I don't know why I've been looking forward to it.
Here's the deeper from the Dodo Micro Pub. Weird bird. Weird beard. Dodo bird because I see Dodo bird.
That's it. Dodo, that's...
Let's hope we're fucking not extinct after this.
Whoa. let's have a little go. Wait there, finish that one off. Pour, 10.
Loved it.
Can pour, taste. Give it a 9 for the taste.
9, aye.
Price.
Value. What was the price?
What was it? Mango.
I don't know. You've got Mariana on mango.
£5.50.
For 7.1, I'll give it an 8 for the...
I'll agree. 10, 10, 9, 8. We had the same one for the first one, didn't we?
9, it's a 9.
9,
overall.
Curio. So there's another...
And now we've got double door.
Dough! There's your double.
It's very clever.
You think we'd writ these things, wouldn't you? You think we'd writ these things?
Right, let's have a smell of this.
This one was £5.60.
Oh, fucking hell.
Jesus Christ, that doesn't look like a good sign. Quite a strong thing. 1 second.
I think it's a strength that tickled the nostril hairs.
Oz loves getting involved.
What's Oz up there? The brolly.
Now we should say he was flexing earlier because he's got his shorts on. He's had his shorts on since he come from school, and obviously he's flexing. I can't really imagine I've got both arms up, but he's going about like dropping on the lunge like this from both arms. Like
Ollie cannot. He should not be flexing.
He's gone full Shawn Michaels, man. He's giving it full all of this.
Ollie should not be flexing. I've seen him.
He loves a little flex alls.
He looks like Dewey out of fucking.
No, he looks.
Malcolm in the Middle.
He looks like ever seen Stuart Little
Yes,
It looks like the kid from Shoot a Little. That's what we used to call him. Shoot a Little. He used to kick berserk. He used to go berserk.
What did he hate? What nickname did he hate?
OJ.
OJ. Juice.
He used to go berserk because obviously middle.
That's like pizza boy, or is it?
Ah, yeah, too. Any kebab? So you used to go berserk when we used to call him Oliver James or OJ, and yeah, it's not. I was like, but that's your real name, James. Like, my name is not James.
Why did he hate James?
And also we used to then start calling him Oliver Jesus Robson. And obviously school pushes like Catholic on them. So like they believe in like God and Jesus and all that. And again, but he's not real. He is real. The guy berserk, the guy in the office.
What, all of the kids?
Like him and them, well, they all went to the same school, but Amelia doesn't care about it now, but I don't think Emily does, but Ollie does. Like Ollie, I think Ollie believes as well, and I was like,
Ollie's got to be a priest, isn't he?
And then I've got Oliver Jesus Robson. So we said Ollie's middle name was Jesus, with it being the initial J. And he went in and told his school teacher. That's my boy.
Oh, bastard.
Let's pour this. Wait there. I need to swap hands. I'm sick of pouring with my left hand. Pour two at least. Can't snake with my left hand. If this is a bad pour, I'm going back left-handed.
Look at that. Boom.
Boom, boom, shake, shake the room.
Tick, 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 boom.
Yeah, another good pour.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful pour.
I'm not dropping any of these pours tonight, I'm telling you. All the point.
Mate, it's a bit looking like fucking the mountain here, like.
Did you hear that?
No.
You didn't want to hear it.
Just
think of the little meme that comes on Facebook from years ago. It's disgusting. The woman.
Well, Wicked Blue, really?
Wicked Blue. Should we rename it from Black Horse to Wicked Blue?
Aye, Black Horse. Black Horse Blue.
And my sunglasses as well. She used me
sunglasses on.
Like she used me AirPods, which she never charges.
Mate, do you know what it is, right? It feels like you were last, buys you all these gifts for her.
That's what it is. Secret as she wants to. So like, I might have to buy her a pair of men's Nike Calvins just so I can wear them myself.
That's true.
Buy a pair of Ray-Bans for her birthday.
Is your Ray-Ban? Is that what she's wearing? Your Ray-Bans?
You said Peter. You eat them?
I didn't mean to say that.
What are you talking about?
Do you want them or not?
No.
Well, you said it's only kebab meat.
I thought after this. Like I need kebab meat on it. Jimmy, pull that shit up.
Oh, I'm not pulling that shit up.
Right. Let's have a go at the beer then because we haven't even drank it. The head has dropped a little bit on this one. It's still got a little bit on.
Well, before we do this one, just shout out to Ben and Steph. Sauce the Boss's sister and her husband, Ben. Had the baby boy a few weeks ago, so congratulations to the baby boy. This is for him.
For you, that's all you. Well done.
Ben's a class bloke. Wolves fan like, but he's all right.
I've never met him.
Mate, you'd love him.
Is that where Plum's gone tomorrow?
He just likes to get steaming, mate. What a guy.
Cool. What a guy. What a guy.
Right,
type
cheers.
Of guy. Well done, Fen. Cheers. I like that. Thanks. Yeah. The best one of the night. Oh.
That is beautiful.
Oh. And what percent? 7.7. Oh.
7.7, aye.
Oh,
that is 7.7.
That's on the Cool wall. That's in the dangerous drinks. I'm putting that up there right now.
It doesn't even taste lethal.
Like, which one did we have? Which was like stronger? Like mango tasted stronger. 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock shadow.
The shadow tasted so strong compared to this one.
It's 0.7 less.
That is dangerous drink and a half. Like, I was talking to somebody on the phone the other day at work, right? And this geezer, and we're chatting like work and business and stuff. Like, oh, like, yeah, like he was chatting about like something and talking about like his little side hustle. I was like, oh, funny enough, like we have a little side hustle outside of work as well. I was like, oh, who's we? I was like, oh, like me and me mama. Like we run like
Mara.
Like, it's an absolute northeast scene and a half. Have you ever heard of it? Mara.
Definitely is, yeah.
Like we run like an Instagram page and YouTube and stuff, and we're like trying to hustle in the podcast game. He's like, oh, what's the crack? I was like, oh, like where we like we review beers and foods, and we were chatting for a while, and I completely lost the thought trail where I actually came from this from.
So we chatted for a while. We drink a lot of beers on a weekend on a podcast. You and your Mara. You were speaking to someone from work.
I kind of think of where this conversation came from. I've completely just lost full thought of trail, and I didn't even know what I was talking about, what we were talking about beforehand.
I think it's because of the strength of the drink compared to the taste.
I don't know, but by the by, so we're having a conversation. I'm saying, look, we do like a review on beers and foods, and like we've had some great nights where we can get absolutely I remember I've come back full circle. So we were talking about like beers and stuff. Like, look, we rate beers on like the coolness system and the dangerous stuff. Like, and I was like, have you ever seen the old Top Gears where they have the wall of coolness? So like, Sub-Zero cool, except like
the wall of fuckness, we should call it.
Yeah, so we have, like,
how fucked you will get.
We have the dangerous wall, and like we've got a few things up there, which are the dangerous things, which is like your key line limes, your Verdants, 5EMs, and I would quite happily put Double Door up there.
It doesn't taste strong.
Like 7.7%. It tastes like It tastes like the 4% of that we've just had.
Sweet childhood pie.
Yeah, like it's like it's not the taste wise, but like the subtleness of it. It's nowhere near as strong.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a slash.
Pussy.
5 drinks in, I had a couple of beers out with it. Well, mate, I've been off today, and so I've had a few Budweisers.
Not to discriminate myself, but I've only had at least 5 drinks.
Right, 2 seconds.
This is a good pizza as well, guys.
Oh, you fuck.
It's probably going to take him 20 minutes with his dodgy knee. Looks like he's moving fine there, doesn't he? And he's trying to give it all his big and give me the sympathy that I kind of get about and all this stuff. I also think he's got a deck chair in his room. Must be the new thing. I also love the sign that that his mum bought him in the corner there, just above his pillow. Bullshit corner. His man bought him that sign, said, look, you and Morty definitely need this for when you do Brewskis, because all I can hear from normally 8 o'clock till 11 o'clock is just talking absolute shite. Well, look, Doris, his mum is quality in real respects real, and Doris is 100% real. So big up to Doris. But yeah, this drink here, Double Door, from the Dodo Micro Pub, a hazy double IPA. Check out that can, man. Honest to God, unbelievable. Tonight, Weird Beard have absolutely just good. So again, I'll mention it now while I'm waiting for Steve. If you like the look of any of these cans and you want to go check out Weird Beard, we will leave all links and descriptions in the comments as well. But if you're going on to the website, you place the order at checkout. If you hit Beard Brothers in there, you will get 10% discount. So, like I said, me and Steve, we were in 40 quid. We were in the amount of getting some discount in, but we had to buy another couple of beers just to make it work for a while. And it's the best way to go, guys. Honestly, you cannot complain. You can either pay 44 quid and pay 6 quid delivery to get free, 6 quid. And then that's in the territory of free delivery range. So you might as well buy a couple of more beers, hit promo code BreedBrothers10, And just working around that 50 quid, 52 quid mark. And look, you get an extra couple of beers in.
That's it.
Job. You cannot complain. So you could go from potentially having like maybe 4 or 5 beers to having 6 or 7 beers. Look, however, man, it's a no-brainer. We here to
That's
help
it.
you guys. We're not just here just to drink beers. We're here to help you guys out when it comes to this stuff. We've got the connections on point.
And it's 10% discount. Everyone loves a bit of Dizzy.
Who doesn't?
Great beers.
Who doesn't?
Great beers.
To me, that they don't like discount, you're a liar.
Well, if you had a look, we've had 5 already. One was just, let's just write that off. But the other 4 have all been tremendous. However, this was running out in June 2021, so July 2021, where the other ones have got to like Jan 22 and things like that. So I don't know if it was just because of the age of it that was coming to its best before date, and that's why I'm selling
quite possibly. Yeah, it's a good shout.
Well, might be something we'll try get one can of maybe half each to see maybe at a later date if it is different, fresher.
What, we just ask them to send us the one that they haven't sold like a month down the line? just give
No, I mean like when they set a new batch up, and let's say it's running out in like say August 2022, we'll buy a can between us and see. We'll rate what it was like when it was on special offer because it was running out of date. What it was when it was fresh, basically.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, looking at the bottom of the cans, best before date, are like August. What's that? May 2022.
Birthday month. What?
September 2021. So it's a few months away. Could be that just we got the batch when it was fucking on the turn.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, boy, I was just reading something.
That's all right.
I think, like I said, I'm not gonna look at the mountain, like I said, with daggers in the eyes, because I think the rest of the beers we've had have been exceptional. I just think, like you said, it could be because it's on its turn. It's in the last month. We're like 2 weeks away from the end of the month, where it's telling you like,
and we got on special offer.
I don't know, like 195 or one something for it. Like I'll tack it. Like, fair enough, I didn't drink it, but you did. For two quid, 195 for 6.5%.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, man. I know. Like I said, like it's.
May I have paid more for a fucking pint of Carlin?
That's it. We're in the stadium. We'll pay 6 quid for a pint of Carlin.
I at the stadium.
Man, Carlin. Oh boy, you've just mentioned it. Like, I'm not looking forward to going back to the stadium and paying fucking 5-6 quid for a Carlin.
That's why we got to the bottom one where the cause lights on.
But you're not going to the bottom one, that's for sure.
She's gone to the bottom one.
Right up there. I mean, it's worth going to the bottle bar and just paying like an extra 2 or 3 quid just so you don't have to get Carlin.
Aye, for a bottle of Coors Light.
You can get 2 bottles of Coors Light for the price, or like maybe like a quid or 2 extra.
You know what is right? If I didn't get heartburn off it, the Carlin cider is not too bad.
That Carlin cider is really, really nice. It's proper nice.
They sell that in the stadium.
I know, yeah, I've had it. It's really nice.
However, if I have that, I start getting heartburn instantly. So
when I say the wifey about me shoulder, the doctor about my shoulder, she was like, "Oh, if you had any like these problems," like, "Nah, I'm good. And she went, "What about any acid reflux?" I was like, "Actually, now you mentioned I suffer acid reflux really bad." She went, I'll get you a prescription of these tablets. Like, all right, fair enough. She went, we do them.
Beauties them are.
She was like, well,
Beauties them.
Oh, well, she went, we do them for 4 weeks or 8 weeks. Which would you like? I was like, I don't know. Like, you tell me. She's like, do you pay for your prescription? I'm like, aye, of course I do. I'm not a dull wagger. It's like, oh, well, she went, well, it's like £8.40 or something a prescription. She went, what I'll do is I'll give you for the 8 weeks rather than getting 2 sets of 4 weeks and paying 2 sets. I was like, I like you. Like, that's my type of woman. Get me them 8 weeks worth of tablets.
I will get some them little tablets.
One a day, aye. Big. Small as out, aye.
I will have some, like when we're in Benidorm, because we'll all get fucking heartburn, nothing.
The class though, they're really good.
The piss. I will just popping them out like it's neat tomorrow.
Oh, the class, I was gonna say I literally when I went again, I've got some off next door. I pulled my shoulder out. I was like, I've had something off next door. Polly next door gives them like now and again. And literally in 20 minutes, it's gone for the day.
Aye.
So they are really good. So I need to go into the air. Oh, she went, do you want, because I seen her talking about them and I went out to the surgery and she rang us about 10 minutes in and she went, oh, I forgot to give you a prescription for the acid reflux. I was like, oh yeah, so you did. She went, do you want us to just to send it to the Bunny Hill Centre where you live? I was like, can you do that? She went, I was like, oh, well, I called Bunny Hill Centre and said I couldn't go and see them because they're not my doctors. She went, I'll send them up there. You can't see them and I'll get you this fucking prescription up there. I was like, get up there. She was class. She went, this class, she was like, I think she was probably like mid-40s, like my doctor. I've never seen her before in my life because I've not been for
It sounds like you fucking love her.
But what I do after reading, she was class. Like, I've not been for like 9 years to the doctors. And I went in, and as I was walking in, she was chatting away. She went, look, I'm going to apologise now because my room smells like fish and chips because that's what I had for my dinner. It's like, oh, you bastard, I'm starving. She went, I'm really sorry. I was like, no, you're not. She went, I'm not. You're right. I'm really not. I was like, oh, real respect's real.
You don't know what we do.
I was like, look, real respect's real. Like, in it, she was like, she knew. But she was there. She was good.
We're going to wrap this up. So I think the other two beers are going to have to get another day.
Well, we can always just like tan them and then maybe jump on Instagram Sunday night.
Sunday night, I'll do that.
We could do an Instagram just like an hour long Sunday night.
Yeah,
you guys are absolutely unbelievable. You get a special edition of Brewskis with the Broskis on Sunday night. Unfortunately,
I'm not at work on Monday here on a late start.
12 8 all week. But I just want to put this out there now. Amelia, my eldest daughter, obviously for you guys, Steve already knows who she is, but she has a football trial on air on Wednesday after Ollie's training. But like she normally plays wing, that's why we're being wing.
Who's she got a trial for?
Ollie's team. So Ollie's team, Hera, they've just started an under 13s girls team, which is Amelia's year.
When you said she's got a fucking trial, thought you meant for Sunderland girls or something, you dick.
Give it 2 years. Give it 2 years, boyo. Like
I was saying the play, it'll not be 2 years.
No, and I'm only gonna be 1 year. 1 year. But
if she plays out like a dog, she's fucked.
Behave yourself, big dog.
I've seen you miss a penalty.
I haven't missed a penalty. I've never missed a penalty. Keeper saves it. It's not missing a penalty.
Yeah, that's the same difference.
Missing is missing the target completely. A keeper saved it.
I've seen you do that and all. I've seen you do that as well. I've seen you do that as well.
No, you haven't.
I have. I've goals against Alex's guys.
That doesn't
count. High, wide, and handsome.
That's all you're thinking about. That doesn't count. Look, you've also seen this.
Mate.
Look, in 11-a-side, how many players have you seen score in 11-a-side?
I've went and goal.
No. Answer the question.
One. I've seen you.
How many have you seen us take in 11-a-side?
One.
So I'm on 100%. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, is that who it is? Have you ever seen me take a penalty?
No.
Well, I'm 100% them.
You're on 0%? You cannot be on any percent if I've never seen you take any.
Well, there you go, and that's a fucking thing, in it. But I want to see you take. I'll see you take 3 penalties in 3 different formats, right? And you miss 2 of the fuckers in 2 different formats.
They don't count.
I can only shoot against the big goal.
Well, if they were in normal 11-side goals, they'd be in top bins like the rest of my penalties.
Mate, keep safe on them.
Well, he went the right way, didn't he?
Mate, so if it's in a fucking 11-a-side goal, he's still saving that motherfucker.
Look, all I'm saying, in 11-a-side, I'm on 100%.
Marty, what sounds like is you're talking shit as usual.
So what I'm telling you, Steve, is Amelia's got a trial on Wednesday night, right? I've changed our position strategically because she plays wing normally. And I said, look, Amelia, I think because you're not scared of a tackle, like the rest of our team, where she'll gun in for a tackle, she'll hit the cunt, which was class. Because you're not
centre defence.
100%.
And she's tall.
That's exactly my reason, because obviously when she played for the school, I was like, look, I tell her 2 weeks run up before the game, we were training outside the front. If you drop a tackle, if you pull out a tackle, you're getting grounded. Straight up grounded. I was like, I'm not having no kid of mine pulling out of any tackle.
Ollie doesn't.
Ollie on train on Thursday, on Wednesday, I didn't go. But he's got in left, right, and centre slide tackles, fucking aeroplane coming in. That's my boy. I come in, he come
Yes.
in, his knees and his socks were scuffy. I was like, what do you do? Like, slide tackles. Brings the melee down with slide tackles. It's class. But
we're thinking the Millie is the next Millie Bright, are we?
Centre half. I was like, look, babe. I was like,
Well,
look,
Millie Bright's the centre half. That's what I mentioned.
that's why. I agreed centre half. So I was like, look, babe, like you're tall now. You're not scared of a challenge because you cannot be because you're getting grounded if you are. Like centre of defence.
Is she good with the ball at her feet?
She got a good touch. Like she can control the ball. Like I pass her the ball. She can control it.
She's John Stones.
That's what I said. I was like, look, you can be the Johnny Stones of women football. You can bring the ball out. You can bring a Harry Maguire. Like get the slab head on the goal. Like, well, I call her slab head now. It's got
a big head. Like
I was like, you can be slab head getting the headers out there. She's like, so we're gonna have to change your position. You're gonna have to play centre defence. But she went, oh, is that why that girl played on my football team? She said her name was like I for school. She went because she's tall. I was like, yeah, like you can play that position. Like you'll be good there. So I'm gonna go and centre defence for her.
Yeah,
so that's where she's gonna. So next week,
ball playing centre off.
That's it. Amelia Robson. Remember that name now. Amelia Robson. But yeah, so this time next week, I'll tell you how that trial goes for, and hopefully I've got the 2 of the 3 playing for Heather.
Emily not got the bug.
Emily wants to play football, but Emily's is a fad. Like it looks good there, and then
Emily's a fanny.
It's a fad with Ems. Like Ems wants to play for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like I swear to God, Emily, because she did dancing for like a year and a half, 2 years with Amelia. Emily's quads is fucking massive. Like she's got proper quads of the gods, and I tell her every time she wears like a dance show, so I'm like, Emily, look at the size of your quads, man.
Got a 6-pack and all.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Like Emily's toned. Like Emily's got a fucking really good muscular system. I was like, look at the size of them quads. Like if I could have quads like Emily, I'd be buzzing me. Like
you got fucking baby quads, yeah.
I know. I've literally got a standard footballer's legs. Like they're just footballer's legs. But
when I was in the army, when I used to come back from the army, Ma used to always say, fucking out fucking tree trunk legs. And I was skinny at the time, you know what I mean?
But my mom now, like my mom seems to think I've got mint legs. Like every time I'm at my mom's, like with my shorts on, my mom was like, she always goes, look at you, legs.
You're not seeing Grealish's legs.
And I'm just footballer's legs. That's all they are. Like they're no special. Like it's not like I've got Ronnie's legs and Grealish's calves. Like it's just not. It just doesn't.
You know, there's an Instagram page
just for
Grealish's calves.
And I've seen it. I mean, to be honest,
he's got more followers than us.
It's like Shaqiri's calves. Shaqiri has monstrous calves. Like, obviously, you know my dad, right? I didn't want to incriminate him or the people he knows about with, or he rocks about with, but there's one guy, casual, obviously, because my dad was, but we'll leave that. We'll push that underneath. He's there. I'm just going to name him. His first name is called Sean, right? That's all I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you more after we get off here. He's part of the casual.
Name, yeah. Bagwell's all over it.
I know.
First he does.
We went to his pub before the match, Reed, and literally he had his shorts on, and I'm not going to lie, he was just standing normally. He wasn't even on his tiptoes, so your car tense up on it. He was on his flat-footed, and it looked like he had a fucking watermelon in his calf. So in his calf, they were like literally, it was like Christina's also. It went straight, and then it went
that big.
I was like, what the fuck has gone on there? It was unbelievable. Like, he clean never skips leg days.
Gonna have to fucking finish off. Got a minute.
Aye, Dazzer is thirsty all day long. But yeah, so next week we'll tell you how Emilia's trial went on. We'll tell you about.
Well, he will. I didn't give a shit.
Well, he's at soccer camp next week, so we'll tell you how his soccer camp went.
I bet he cries while he's there.
Does he fuck? He guns flying in for slide tackles now.
I bet someone will say something to him. You look like
quick story. Quick story before we go. So I tell Ollie, in a match, if he scores a goal, he's on 5 a goal, like I was. But I played left back when I was growing up. So Ollie plays wing now, so it's easy for him to score. But I was like, look, if you score a goal, you get a 5 a goal. Bit incentive, a bit buzz for him. He's like, class, love it. Come back on train on Wednesday. Ollie, how was training? I scored a goal. did you? I asked Mum, I scored a goal. Like, I went, where's me fiver? Like, no, this is training. She's like, aye, but that counts. No, it doesn't count. This is training. I said, if you score a goal in a match, not training. I was like, I score fucking 30 goals in training. I'm not getting any money for that. Like, that doesn't count. He was like, but you yourself, like, no, I said, if you score a goal in a match, not training. He seems to think he's on a fiver any goal he scores.
Fucking the brolly.
I was like, get away, man.
What a little bastard.
I was like, you never scored your penalty last week. You went, I know.
You owe me a fiver, you little shit. Oh, so missing penalty runs in the family, does it?
Keeper saved it. Keeper saved it. That's what it is. So he never missed. He just never didn't score. Keeper saved it. But I was like, Ollie, I've got a 40 that penalty that the keeper saved. Went, no, he was into like didn't show anybody. I was like, I'll not do my way. I'll keep it for later.
And mate, put on the webpage, mate.
I'll send it. I'll put it on Brewskis later on Bleed Brothers.
Right, we're gonna have to go because Darren is fucking winding me right.
Always the case. But before we obviously do wrap this up, obviously we want to say thank you very much for listening, guys. If you have got this far, please, as we always say, hit YouTube up, drop subscribes. We're 150 now, so we're halfway there. Bon Jovi is.
Whoa, we're halfway there.
Bit of
Go on, Mike, finish it off.
Sweet pine of mine.
Oh, living on a prayer, you daft git, man.
And I was hitting that one on there because of Sweet Pine. I thought it was a good point.
I know, but you fucked it up. We were doing a bit of a duet there, man.
We let a little bit of, we went. So
what? Do you know what it is? When we got in the Benidorm, you're not doing a duet with me. Fuck that.
Are you joking? We hit the double door on point.
We did, yes, but then you just fucked it up there, mate.
Should we take two? So, we're on 50 followers, guys, on YouTube. We're close there. We're a bit of a
Whoa, we're halfway there.
Living on a pine. That's just how we do, guys. We're just all for the fun. We're all for the banter.
You an idiot.
Set him up, hook, line and singer. But yeah, what an absolute, like, we've smashed 5 of these beers in. We'll keep the next 2 for Sunday, like we said, a little special for you guys as well. Please drop us a sub on Insta, or not on Insta, sorry, on YouTube. That's why we need them. We're halfway there, like we said. We need that 100 to change the name. Once we hit that 100, we'll do a little giveaway as well, like we've already mentioned a few times as well. Apart from that, on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, iTunes, drop us a like, download, etc. And again, as we've always said, if you want to pay on Brewskis, let us know. You don't have to come on for the picture like me and Steve. You can just do the voice. But we'll take that as well. If you want to try us any beers, please let us know. Big Dog.
What?
Anything? That's good. Well, as we're going through now, I think he's just trying to get me back. I think that's all it is there. But as we always say, like a little bit of a catch that's coming down from us now, a little bit of a trademark. We're the Broskis. These were the Brewskis. Peace out, guys.
We're off skis. And we're off skis.
And we're off skis. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.